That's about 50 pounds of wire. I don't like to get much bigger piles than that. I wish I had a wire stripper. That's some good heavy copper in that. That's about 3 pounds. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to have to get my big cutter on out. You know what? That's usually cables ain't that long. Put them over there. Woo! I'll go in there. I'll go in there. I'll go in there. I'll go in there. Dang. This gets monotonous. But, gotta be done. You can't process the wire, you ain't a scrapper. I tested some of that brass yesterday that I thought was brass. Turns out it's brass plated, but it's that number 19 grade aluminum. That's why it's so heavy and it feels like brass just to hold it. And it's that acid stuff you put a drop on it, and if it turns black, it's aluminum. If it turns green, it's brass. And all them things things I thought was brass. Turns out and I'm talking about these things, this stuff here, looks like brass, sounds like brass, but it ain't. It's brass plated aluminum. And I got a bunch of these. That's some more of that stuff I'm getting from the place where I'm getting my all that heavy stuff. You know what? I think, woo, you know, guys and girls, if I sound like I'm complaining, I guess in a sense I am complaining, but I do love it. I like doing it. I like doing it. If I wasn't doing this, I ain't gonna do them. I'm gonna wait till I got a cutter. I'm gonna look at the other end of this before I cut it. It's already been cut. So, and I'm not understanding now about what constitutes data wire. I noticed some people separating the wire, and they're separating data wire. Now, is data wire telephone wire, or is it computer wire? I don't understand. And when I post this video tonight, I'll bet you don't none of you cotton pickers will comment on tell me what it is. And I don't, if somebody asked me something specifically that was watching my channel and he said, hey, what was that you had? I am going to tell him. I ain't going to just leave him hanging like he don't even exist. I'm going to tell him. But very few people tell me anything. I've had 2 or 3 on there that tell me stuff. But for the most part, they don't tell me squat. And if that sounds irritated, yes, that irritates me. It irritates me no end. If I ask somebody specifically, I've asked several times about some stuff that I would like to know what it is. Like the ends on them, these things. These ends here off of coax. It's not magnetic, so what is it? Is it stainless? Is it aluminum? I don't know. And I've asked 2 or 3 times what they are. And maybe it's nickel. I don't know. And surely there's about 35 or 40 people watch each one of my videos most of the time. And I swear, seems like to me that out of them 35 or 40, there ought to be at least one or two that knows what that is. If they're scrappers. If they ain't scrappers, maybe not. But I'm having fun. I take up my days with this stuff. I run a video up last night that I don't know. I don't know how many's watched it so far, but it's one where I run a bunch of clips at high speed, just stuff I did that day and part of another day. And I forget what I call it, Fast and Furious or something like that. And no talking. And it only lasted about 15-20 minutes. And I'm curious what people will say about that. But folks, I'm telling you right now, I ain't throwing nothing away anymore. I'm salvaging everything. There ain't a market for it right now. I'm holding on to it, but it's small. I got room to put it. Because I swear, I mean, years ago, who would ever thought, oh, that's that daggone cord I've been looking for. Oh, shoot. I just about snipped that. That's my tester cord. Just about snipped it. It got thrown in my wire. Let's see. Yeah, if I sound like I'm complaining, I kinda am. But it's mainly because I don't get no comments. Now, is these Ethernet cables, are those considered data wire, data cables? I hate snipping them, but I ain't got no use for them. But I get a lot of that stuff. Now, I know what these pieces here are now. One of my subscribers commented and told me, he said that's ferrite, and it does have iron in it. So he was nice enough. Matter of fact, I think I was going to send him a SD card. For telling me that. And guess what? I haven't done it. I need to get his address, send that to him. I can't remember exactly what his name was. Whew. You know what? It may be getting up around lunchtime. Now, is that data cord? See that? Oh. That looks like a vacuum cleaner cord. Dang, I see copper. Moving the camera. You know what? I almost cut that. That's an extension cord. There ain't a dang thing wrong with that. That's going to be keep life. As Tucker Upper would say. Yeah, let me look at where's my... Well, I'm going to have to go find my phone. Okay, I'm back from lunch. And all these darn things that I thought was brass is not brass. These I'm 99.9 tenths positive these are brass. And these are defective. And that company, they don't have their foundry there anymore. The foreign people shipped it out overseas. That's what was there. And so anything they have rejects, they got no way of reprocessing it. And they say it would cost them more to bring a roll up in and throw in there and pay on that thing than just give them away if somebody takes them. So for right now, that's going to be my honey hole, and I'm going to take them. I'm going to take these too, but I couldn't believe that was aluminum. And then this little test that you can run on. I'm not sure what this stuff's called, but I got friends in certain scrap yards. If I need a bottle of it, they'll give it to me. And they wasn't going to test these things. If I brought, they was going to break them as brass, but I can't sell them to them for brass when I know it's aluminum. I sure thought it was brass. They did too. But I'm going to show you here. I just put some of that stuff on that. And I'm going to put some on this. and I'm going to show you what they're for. Give it a minute, and it'll tell you whether it's brass or aluminum. Now, as you can see, that's turned totally black. That is aluminum. And you see that green tint right there? That's telling you that it's brass. I'm going to do it on this again. I don't know why it ran off of that. But you can see it's green. That is brass. I'm going to find out what this acid's called. There's got to be some other tests that you can do. I can get a gold and silver test kit, but I don't hardly ever get no, I never get no gold except what's on these fingers. But I'm really sick about that. I thought I was going to make me a small little fortune with these things. But it's high grade aluminum. The guy told me it was like number 19 aluminum. So I don't know what the scrapyard will pay me for these. I don't have a clue. I sure thought that was brass. Anyway, that's the story on that. And I don't know. I might as well test one of these two at it. I know, I'm pretty sure that's pretty sure that's going to be aluminum too, because there's quite a few of them. There it goes. Yes, sir. Blacker than the ace of spades. Now there's one other deal. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing. I wonder what that test out to be, just to put it on that bar like that. Yeah, that's brass plated. I wonder. Let me put some on this. That's not turning green. Alright, this belt buckle turned green, but it's got to be, let me see, it could be solid brass. Holy shit! Look at that! It's brass! Son of a gun! That's solid brass. Okay. Look at that. How about that, folks? How about that? See that? I hope you can see that. It's green. So these belt buckles, and I got buckets of these. Solid brass. Goodness gracious. You know what? This turning out to be a mundane day, but guess what? It is turning out better than I expected. Much better than I expected. Where's my pickup stick? I'll pick it up later. Let's see. Let me get all them belt buckles back out of that pile. That's brass. That's brass. Alright. I'm going to have to check all these things. Well, not all of them, but there's certain kinds that may be. What do I do with my car? Alright, I know that big one. No. Okay, it's just going to be the belt buckles. Just going to be the belt buckle. There's my... Come on here. I ain't talking to you, doggy. Brass. Oh, Lordy. Alright. Well, I'm going to say see how much these belt buckles weigh. And you know, actually these belt buckles let's see, one of these aluminum things weighs 2.3 ounces. One of these belt buckles weighs 2.6 ounces. So actually, that is 1 pound, like in about a tenth of an ounce. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these is a pound. So that bucket full of them, 50 pounds. I'm guessing, I'm assuming 50 pounds. Do I look happy? I am. Oh man, that made my freaking day. How about that? I wonder if the little finger thing on here, see this thing here, the little finger like with the belt buckle? I wonder if that's brass or is that something else. Let me, if it's not, I'll have to take it off. Notice it is brass, 100% brass. Wow, that made my day. Man, Oh, I was going to say, problem with my left eye. There's something, they first thought it was a scar from some procedure or something that I had in the past. Then they called home, told them I got to go to a specialist because it appears that I got water on the back of my eye that's causing pressure on that eye, and that's why my vision's so bad. It's not the cataracts. So even though they say it can be fixed, but when stuff crops up like that, sometimes it can be something else. So I'm a little concerned about that. Something else concerns me is my driving. I'm not careless. I've been driving since 56 or 57. What is that? Is that 60 years? I guess. 60 years. And I've never had any serious accidents. I've had a couple of minor scrapes, but nothing I was ever charged with. One time when I was taking Joey he was still in middle school, and we pulled up to this intersection, and there was a guy in the cross street in a lane to turn left in front of me, which he had the right of way, but there was a garbage truck coming, and I mean, he was hauling boogie. And that was a narrow street. So his truck caught the bumper on that car that was in the turning lane. And so it jerked it off, and it took him a little bit to get stopped. So I went ahead and made my right turn and went on down to the next street where I was turning down to go to the school. And the truck was stopped there, and I hollered at him. I said, "Looks like she got out too far in front of you," and he hollered something back. I don't know what it was. And anyway, I dropped him off at school, and I was coming back around. The police was over there then, and the police stopped me and said, "Was you the one here in front of this accident?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I was." And he said, "Well, they're saying that you pulled too far out in the intersection, and he had to swerve to hit that car to keep from scraping the front of your car." Now, the first thing don't make no sense to me is why would he swerve to keep from sideswiping the front of my car and swerve over and almost hit that other car head on? Which is telling me then somebody was lying. Turns out the guy in the car son was a deputy sheriff. And guess what? His son was out there. And they come back over to me, "You need to be prepared to be called into court on this." I said, "For what?" "Because you caused the accident." I said, "Well, you tell everybody they need to work on their story some more, because this camera right up here on the dash says otherwise." And I showed him the camera, and he wanted to hold it. I wouldn't let him hold it. So I said, "I'll see you. If you want to call me, call me." And I never heard no more from him. But I hate them good old boy buddies in law enforcement that try to bend the truth to help a friend or a family member and blame somebody else that's not blamed, that it's not their fault. But I never heard no more from them. But yeah, I knew daggone well I wasn't out there where he had to swerve to miss me. That was bullshit. He was going too fast, but he was speeding. He was speeding, and I'm assuming that if an expert looked at the video, they could have told that he was speeding. That was a 20-mile-an-hour limit down through there. And I guarantee you he was going faster than that. Anyway, back to my eyesight. I'm concerned about that. I'm telling you the truth. I don't even know if I could pass my driver's license test again if it when it comes up for renewal, which is in 2020. But by me not seeing as well as I can close my left eye like that, and boy, it's terrible. And see, I'll tell you how bad it is. I'm sitting here about 15 inches from the screen on my camera. Anyhow, my battery just went dead, so I had to change it. I hope I remember where I was at. Talking about my eyesight and stuff, and I may have to be changing plans again. I may just have to concentrate on working my neighborhood around here. But I'm totally scared of that three-wheel bike anymore because that thing's so top heavy when I'm riding it. I rode it yesterday. 6 weeks ago, I had that little tumble with it. My knee's just now getting over it. So I'm thinking about a golf cart with one of them little truck-like back beds on it. Preferably electric. I believe they're cheaper operating than a gas-powered one. But plus, if I can't get past my driver's license thing because of this, I don't know how they go about with priests. I know there's people got license that only have one good eye. But I don't know, my new glasses will be here in about 2 more weeks. But I'm kind of thinking about a golf cart. And I still believe if I can, for lack of a better description, call it adopting families here in the neighborhood that will give me their cans, their aluminum cans, their electrical plant, anything they're throwing out with wire on it, computers, any of that stuff, instead of putting it on the curb, let me know, and I'll get in hopefully a golf cart and come down there and get it. And with the golf cart, even if I can't get my driver's license renewed, a golf cart, you don't have to have a license. You have to be 16, and you have to only drive it on a road that goes no faster than 30 to 35 miles per hour. Anything over 35 is illegal. And but they mainly prefer you to stay within around 20 miles an hour. And for this neighborhood, I don't know how many hundreds of houses there are. I might sit in one day and count them. And if I could just get 100 families to work with me on that and help me out, that would be a lot cheaper for maintenance and the whole 9 yards, tires. Well, I don't know if you still put tires on, but I know when them batteries go bad or something on them things, there's like 6 of them, I think. They're a lot expensive. But anyway, that's just something I'm kicking around. Hey, if you guys are watching these videos and you like them and you keep coming back and stuff, you know, you could subscribe to it and even leave me a comment or two about what I could do to improve it, or something I've been doing that you don't think I should be doing. Tell me so. I ain't gonna hurt my feelings one bit. And I'm not doing this. Originally I was thinking maybe I could make some extra money with that if I could get enough subscribers and all that crap. But there's a lot of YouTube channels out there that have 1,600 subscribers and have high viewership and all that, and they can't get monetized. Some of them been trying for 6 months or more to get monetized, and I don't understand that. To me, of course they're not putting any advertising on their channel when they're not monetized, but it's not right that they get that many subscribers, get up there, and then can't get monetized. You know, and it's really not much. You know. Oh, and I found something else today. I am not into so much going around. I mean, I will video stuff, me at dumpsters and stuff, or picking up trash, when it's easy for me to do and convenient. I'm not going to go out of my way to see something and go down there and set up the camera somewhere and then come back and drive up on it like somebody's making a dang motion picture. I don't like that. I don't like scripted. And that smacks of scripted when you have to do it, and I'm not doing that, and I can't dig stuff out of a dumpster with one hand in the dumpster and one hand holding the camera. Stuff like that. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to find stuff, I'll show you where to find, I'll tell you about it, and sometimes I will video something, me doing something at a dumpster or something. But for the most part, I'm going to keep going like I'm going. I'm not into that scripted videos. I am what I am. What you see is what you get. Okay, I'm going to put this video to bed. I'm going to try to get it up tonight. And I got a real nice item that I found today when I was out. And I wasn't really out driving around looking for scrap. I just seen this thing sitting at the foot of somebody's driveway with a couple of other, frying pans and stuff, and told me they didn't want to throw it away, they want somebody to take it. So I stopped and I got it. But this one item, I ain't never seen one of these on somebody's channel. And it looks brand new. It's highly decorative. It's one of those items. I guess it's functional in one sense, but for the most part, I think it's just a novelty or for somebody to look at or set on the shelf. But I'll be playing that tomorrow. Oh, and I see Taco Stack. Who is that? I see Taco Stacks, Tucker Upper, and Bargain. What's his bar? I can't make it out. Scrap and Pallet Man, and Scrap Hawk, and Bo Valentine. All their things just popped up, so I'm going to have to check them out. But anyway, I love you guys that like me. I even love the ones that don't like me. If you don't like me and you're still watching, that's okay. You don't have to like me. Alright. Oh, I'm sore.